Frozen pond. Stupid frog. Splat. Alright, finding new ways to do sound checks. And that was one of my favorite. Welcome back, all. It is, what, Saturday evening here. Yes, indeed it is. Hope everybody's having an awesome weekend. And here we are, guys. Crisis at Hyrule Castle. There it is. That's where we're heading. But first, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that is always appreciated. Alright guys, I'm going to give this just about a minute, maybe two here, and then we're going to dive in. I was thinking a lot about this being the end of the game. Wow. Like, I cannot believe 2 years later, here I am finishing out the TotK walkthrough. It's been a fun ride. But if I was saying I wasn't itching to play BOTW again, I'd be lying. So yeah, definitely ready for another BOTW playthrough. Will it be on the Switch too? Not sure yet. I'll find out Thursday morning whether or not they're all sold out. Hey Wanda, welcome. Good to see you tonight. Alright, very good. So yeah, here it is, guys. Good old Hyrule Castle. So before we can actually dive into that, we have to close out regional phenomena. Of course, I've already done all 4 regionals. So here we are at Hyrule Castle, folks. With that, I will go ahead and get out of the way. Let's get this done. Hey, Dee Dee! What's up? Good to see you tonight. Brad, what is going on? Hope you all are having an awesome Saturday. Mine's been actually perfect. Perfect day, perfect relaxation, just all in all, awesome day. Hey, Countess, welcome. Good to see you tonight. Yeah, Brad, so, getting back to that, I kind of sort of remember doing it, but again, it was a couple of years ago. Like, I wanted to finish out the game and, kind of have a clue what I was doing here before I started doing videos. And part of that was getting through the game. Like, I hadn't completed it at that point, so I kind of just got through it just to experience it, see what it was about, see what I might do differently next time. So I'm not going into it completely blind, but I am going into it just a little bit, late, so to speak. That's why I have no idea how far I'm going to get tonight. Yeah, Dee Dee, I know. That was another thing I remembered. I was like, oh, I'm just going to finish playing the game real quick, before I start doing videos. And I remember this all took a while. Like, I was very unprepared at how long I was going to spend doing just the different things getting into all this. So I have absolutely no idea how far we're going to make it. It might only be, a couple hours of me chasing Zelda around. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. There it is, Countess. There it is. Gotcha. Well, hey, thanks for pushing your bedtime on my account. So with that, let's get in, guys. So just as the quest marker demands, we need to talk to Purah. Zelda who? I remember saying that 2 years ago. Alright, so go ahead and talk to old Purah here. And that should really get us going into some cutscene stuff here. I'm going to try to skip what I can just for brevity. Huh? Summer and visitors. Those things usually go together. Yeah, we actually had a proper early summer day today. Like, it was beautiful. Nice and warm, sun perfect. Definitely a blessed day. Dee Dee. Alright, so that completes... Excuse me, just to kind of show you what's going on in the quest log here. That completes the regional phenomena, and that automatically fires up Crisis at Hyrule Castle. We've got a quest marker for this one, so we're going to go ahead and get to work on that. I might have... I don't know if that travel gate's going to get us close. I honestly can't remember, like, that part of it. I guess I'm going to try that. But I'm pretty sure it's, like, the castle up in the air, not necessarily the one down on the ground yet. And I just realized my bomb ob is not in its proper location. This has got to be rectified. There's a sweet spot there. It's like a balancing game.
Come to me.
Alright.
I am waiting.
Uh-oh, I'm not paying attention here.
Waiting
Supposed to be
for
skipping stuff. Okay, I'll be able to tell better on this map. Oh yeah, definitely on the upper level here. I remember them. Yeah, that was part of our arm up early game, bad boy nest. Chest over there, etc. Definitely fun stuff. Now, how do I want to get up there? I really don't know off the top of my head. Of course, Zonai devices are always an option, but... I don't know if I can catch a cheeky ascend point up here. I'm going to try that. I didn't think so, but you never know until you look around. Where's the elevator, you know? Ganon could have been more considerate. Oh, almost had it. Come on! Oh, so close! Come on! Alright, that definitely speeds us up a little bit, getting over there. Wow, this kind of makes me want to start a new play file, you know? Going back to the castle for an early game raid. Wonder how many black bows I left behind. The ones that really packed a punch, you know, but broke fast. And I believe my TV is probably up a little loud. Apologies if you're getting some echo effect there. Okay, so it looks like this gatehouse. I'm going to put a hard save down here, just so I don't have to work my way all the way back over here. Yeah, guys, I know that feeling well, too. I think I said it last night, like I was ready for a day of rest. I was not exaggerating that statement, like, I was really ready to just unplug from the world for a day. Okay, so I guess we're not walking in through the front gate. Let's see, it's been a while since I've been here. I really didn't remember this part. Where'd she go? I really like this version of Zelda better than I did the BOTW version. The BOTW version, I just kind of felt like she was this frail, helpless little thing. And I feel like here she's more princessy. You know, like she has authority. Now, of course, that's not the real one, but I don't know, it's just kind of like my sentiment of the character in the game. And I didn't really realize that until I went back and watched some old BOTW videos. I was like, wow, she looks really different there. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm more concerned about talking than I am, like, killing things. I'm surprised I haven't taken any unnecessary damage yet. Ouch, I spoke too soon. Where did he come from? Ah, Tulin! The one time... Let's see how my perfect dodging is. Not great. They're not gonna give me a chance, are they? Oh, wow! He really walloped me there. Come on. Yeah, see, I'm either too early or too late. I never really did get it down to a science with these bosses. That's okay. Hey! There go my ego. Okay, that was about enough of that. Now, I don't know if any of these are bumped. I'll investigate that so y'all know. No, those are definitely bare bone. So I guess I'm not going to worry too much about weapon looting here on the way. Why am I picking up a ton of monster parts I no longer need? I don't know. I can't help myself, I guess? Long throw! Who put that there? Alright, where is my next marker? That-a-way. Okay, that is definitely not here. Got it. So let's take a quick look at the map, see what floor we're going to. Looks like we're going down. Looks like we're going down considerably. At this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and drop a hard save. Whoop. Easy now. Drop a hard save. Just in case I messy up here. But yeah, that Knight's Hall. I think I already messied up here. I don't know. Hopefully it's not raining. Okay. I mean, if it was, I got the frog suit. It's whatever. Still, that wasn't the smartest way to get over here. Trying to speed things up, and that could have ended disastrously. Was she on the roof? Oh, there we go. I didn't even see her. Knox! This ought to be fun. Oh, I didn't get him. Oh well. So this isn't the way I recommend fighting this guy. I'm just kind of goofing off right now, and I don't know why. I'm supposed to be serious. See, it's the final fight. I should be serious. But, yeah, I suppose. Might as well bone system up, get it done, you know, responsibly. And I don't know if I really cooked the meals I wanted to cook before coming in here. I didn't. So I'm going to have to get my hands on a cooking pot. And some dragon scales at some point, you know, before I get deep down into the bowels of the castle here. Yeah, because this is not going to fly. That will not fly at all. That will disintegrate and explode into shredded pieces. sit. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't gonna work, is it? Thank goodness for the bone system. The bone system gets it done, guys. And wow, I'm getting ready for BOTW again. And I can already taste in my mouth the flavor of not only the bone system, but the ancient system. I am ready for it. I guess I'll do the durability on that. These might actually be bumped. Haha, attack up! Look at us go! Just kind of curious to see what that claymore is. Attack up 20, wow. That might actually be the way I go there. No, on second thought, when I do my perfect dodging, I'm going to want the one-handed weapon. And, wow, I have one Stalnox horn. That is not great. I'm already pretty confident I don't have any Mugula jaws, but I'll go check anyway. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, one's better than 0. $17, yep, that's it. Okay, just to take a quick inventory of what I've got here. 8-fold, that's for Sneak Strike. Oh, you know, speaking of Sneak Strike, and I totally could have Puff Shroom in there. That would have helped me with that Hinox. Okay, I'm gonna want some... Okay, yeah, honestly, I probably should have done a little bit of weapon shopping before coming all the way out here. That might have to go. I've still got a good, usable Sneak Striker there. Alright, I'll come back to the weapon issue after I get through the castle part here. Okay, where are we going next? Pretty sure I already rated all this, but you can never be too sure. Hello. I remember you. Oh, nice shot, Toolin. Any fruit works, I think. I don't think it really matters the element. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Does the ice work, though? I don't know. Haha, that's pretty awesome. Oh, there's more. I missed his head. Did you guys see that? I'm sure you did. I crack myself up sometimes. That thing went right over his head. Alright, let's see what's next. Okay, we gotta go back up. Take a little shortcut, hopefully. And while that's tinking, try to catch up on a little bit of chat. I saw it kind of moving there, but I was focused on the game. Yeah, Countess, I hope to. Yes, Dee Dee, to answer your question on that, that dusk bow, absolutely responds. I've actually gone up there a few times to go get another one. I don't have any currently, but yeah, definitely a fun weapon. I love that dusk bow. It would be cool if there were like the 3 dusk weapons. So I don't believe they have like a dusk shield in the game. You know, if there is a dusk shield, I haven't found it in TOTK, so forgive me if I misspoke there. But I was just thinking about this last night. Like, how cool would it be if you had the dusk bow, the dusk claymore, or whatever that's called, and a dusk shield? Like those 3, maybe you get some kind of bonus or something during the night. I don't know, just, again. I was laying in bed thinking about that last night, and now you know my life. Yeah, I always jinx myself. Yep, I called it right there in that gatehouse. Lazy Sundays are always justified. Hey, Marigold, welcome. Well, at least you'll be able to see it. It's quite a game. Big game. Holy cow. 2 years in the making. I still can't believe it. Yep, Dee Dee. That music is the stuff of nightmares. The Gloom Hands ain't much better. I was just teaching my nephews about bone proficiency. Awesome. Yep, teach them a thing or two. Take them to school. Heck yeah, I love hearing that kind of stuff. Somebody posted in a comment, I don't know, probably a few months ago now, but she said, I'm just a grandmother, just wanted to reach out and say thank you, because now when my grandkids come over to play, I teach them how to play Breath of the Wild. I was like, yes! Power to the grandma! Awesome, DD, good to know. Take them to school. Love it. Yeah, I got you, Countess. That pretty much describes my first playthrough. I don't know if I told you guys the story, but my very first playthrough of BOTW, I didn't know what I was doing. 300 hours into the game, I'm like, why do I only have 3 heart containers? Like, what am I missing? The spirit orbs. I had many, just never cashed them in. I missed that whole thing, you know, skipping through dialogue, so that was my first playthrough. There was a lot of death. Travis Riley, hey, welcome. Good to see ya. Yeah, well, there's going to be some Gloom Hands. Whew. So normally just out in the wild, I don't even bother killing them. When you get them activated, you can just kind of run away. They auto-die. So, you know, if you can get far enough away and they're running around, you know, for a certain amount of time, they just self-kill. But one of my Lionel videos, how to kill a Lionel quicker, earlier on in my playlist, I think that shows a Gloom Hands kill, like doing it the right way. So I usually just use a Savage Bow with bomb arrows to actually kill all the hands. And then when the guy pops up, I just perfect dodge or whatever to get him dead. Yeah, finding him in a cave, that's brutal, because you're tight, you know, it's not a lot of wiggle room. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that helps you out. Electrical storm, huh? Oh yeah, I sure do. I didn't even notice that, thanks. And of course I don't have any Zonite weapons because I'm awesome. But I do have one gnarled stick left. Guess that's going to be my weapon of choice moving forward. And of course, I've got my lightning-proof bows at all times. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way. Toodles. Let's do it to it. Yeah, thanks for having my back on that electrical storm. I would have got zapped by lightning and I would have been like, oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, so it's on my level. Where is that? I'm so out of practice. Excuse me. Is that Zelda's tower? Okay, yeah, I got it. See if I can find that that cheap ascend point one more time. It's funny, sometimes I can tag it, sometimes I can't. I always try a few times. If it doesn't work out, you know, just I move on. Oops, that is not right. And the trick is to hit it before Link loses his footing. I don't think I'm in the right place. Am I not in the right place? Okay, I am in the right place. There we go. Boy, my poor buttons on that one. Exact same spot, too. I should put a little, like, map marker there, I guess. Whoops. Butterfingers. Alright. Into the belly of the beast. Nuts. I could take a moment and go check for the Royal Guard's loot, but honestly it breaks so doggone quick. To me that's really an only a good early game kind of thing. Get your attack power up, but they just don't last. Alright, next spot is north. Oh, a lot of running around for this one. Hello. Oh, it's Lizzle's, my favorite! I did not quite get the radius right. I don't mind a little bit of fire damage. These are easy kills just with the ice jellies there. My only problem is sometimes I wait till they get too close and I end up freezing myself, as you guys have seen probably more than one time in this playthrough. Two that come right to mind. Just out of curiosity, I'm wondering if these aren't bumped yet. They should be. Theoretically, I should have everything bumped in my game now. But if that's like durability... I mean, that's already comparable enough. Yeah, I don't know. Not bumped. Never mind. Alright, next on the list. Down again? Yep. Down again. Okay, so I need to go back out this way. That's right, that's that area I missed on my first go around into the castle raid. La 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 la! No thought, no preparation. Oh, check this out. Whoa, where'd he come from? Ouch. Getting back to no thought, no preparation. Alright. You know what? Okay, so all my one-handers except that. And that. And I think that's my Gerudo scimitar. Are bone weapons. Yeah, I really didn't give myself a good spread of weapons coming down into here. Uh-oh. He's winding up. Oh, hello. Yep, we're out. Hey, I just noticed that post there, Travis. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Believe it or not, $5 feeds a family for an entire day through that organization. I think that's amazing. So thank you very much for that donation. Alright, this time I'm gonna go in a little bit, you know, more with it. Alright, yeah. Ah, this is a party. Solan, what'd you do that for? Taught you better than that. Okay, everybody, hold still. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that did not die. Must be cutscene stuff. I cannot do a thing right now.
Waiting. Waiting. Waiting for you.
Okay, Dee Dee, yeah, so maybe I was mistaken on that. It must be Breath of the Wild I'm thinking of, where those black bows get bumps at some point in the game. And yes, horns are not bones, except, well no, actually I don't believe any of them are. The Stalnox thing, I don't know if that's an actual horn or not. I'll have to go back into my menu and see. Oops. Oh wait, I can't. They're all tipped now. Yeah, it says Stalnox horn, so I guess that's the only exception. But none of the other monster horns that I know of do bone attack up. Oh, it's like shields galore. Ah, that'll do. I love me my quick shots. So there's been no shortage of weapons so far, I notice. Yeah, Countess, you're right about that. There's two other things that count. There's 4 total, and I used to know them all. I think another one is those, like, spinal cord bones you see just kind of laying around. They don't give it a lot, but it does turn it into a bone system, so you still get the damage multipliers. So it makes them decent. And then the 4th one, God, I can't remember off the top of my head. You might have to Google that one. Alright, where am I going next? Ooh, center of the castle. Alright guys, it's getting real. Drop that hard save here. I wish I had a backup save somewhere, like clone the save file somehow, I don't know. It's where I could go back and kind of do this all again. Yeah, Dee Dee, you are not freaking kidding.
I have been waiting.
Maybe it is Gibdo Bonwanda, although that's not a very good, you know, choice. Just because they break after 1, maybe 2 swings at most. But yeah, you might be right on that, because I'm thinking 4 in my head. So yeah, that's got to be it. Alright, so anyway, I am not prepared for this at all. I don't know if I need to eat a meal here. I'm going to anyway. And that's a sneak strike. That is another bun weapon. Okay, so I'll kind of go into perfect dodge mode here, I guess, since I'm dealing with the Ganons. The Ganondorfs. So give me a minute to get my timing back. Okay, so he's slicing up and down. Okay. So they can come sideways or up and down. Got it. There we go. Oh, wow, they die fast. They die really fast. I don't have to well, with the damage multiplier, they die fast. I mean, they still die fast anyway, but... Ouch. So the good thing is if you get a perfect dodge for 1, but you miss, and then another one was attacking at the right time, you can still perfect dodge. So you might accidentally lock onto another one, is what I'm saying. So that's what I would recommend in here, absolutely. Now if you're just not the perfect dodging type, you know, bullet time is great. Savage bow is probably, you know what, I'm going to play with that just a minute. Ouch. Wait a minute, how much damage am I taking? A quarter heart? That's only bumped twice? Okay, so it's not bad in here. Yeah, wow, quarter heart. Alright. Noted. I kind of looked at my hearts expecting him to be a lot lower. But yeah, anyway, if you're just not the perfect dodging type, because you can see my timing is way off, I'd probably, you know, do some archery, get some headshots in, double damage with that at least. Of course, bone, or excuse me, the attack power meal really helps here. It looks like just 4 straight up shots there with a royal bow. Uh-oh. What is happening here? Why can't I ascend up there? It does not like the stairs, I guess. Anyway, I'll try a stronger bow now and see what the difference is. Boy, that headshot is tough to... Wait, why am I not damaging? That was weird. Yeah, well, it just does not like the stairs. Okay, stay. Okay, so it looks like maybe 3 to 4 headshots with a stronger bow. Now I had an attack power meal running there. Now they're getting bigger and bigger. Guess they're getting irritated with me. It's okay. At least my followers are keeping them somewhat busy. That's helpful. So 4 headshots. Oop. Yeah, I really like the bullet time, guys. That gives you a lot more control in here. But I'm going to go back to perfect dodging. Oh, he got me through the freaking stairs. Nice shot! And I'm going to back out instead of trashing the weapon for no reason. Come on, Poppy. Oh. Oh, they're spreading gloom. That's not cool. Okay, you know what? Fun's over. Y'all are spreading gloom. We can't have that. Wow, with the minimal damage in here, and, you know, if you're not a good perfect dodger and you don't want to deal with bullet time, you can just do it this way, too. Just, you know, go in there swinging. That's just going to trash your weapon quicker, so keep that in mind. The good thing about the perfect dodge is it kills them twice as fast, yeah, but it also, you know, adds to that weapon durability. Alright, so thanks for bearing with me while I did my experimentation in there.
It seems there is more to you.
And while that's tinking, I want to get back on, catch up on a little bit of chat.
But not much.
Link, we are here.
Yeah, Countess, it's Harry. It's the stuff of nightmares.
Those who carry the secret stones.
Yeah, Marigold, same. I did not perfect dodge in BOTW. I avoided it like the plague. And then the one time I did it, I regretted doing it. But I had been practicing trying to learn it, and I dealt with the Gatehouse Lionel using perfect dodge. But that was the only time, like, I ever used it in BOTW. I hated it. Like, I couldn't get the timing down. As a matter of fact, I finally learned it in TOTK, but it took 2 years, year and a half. I don't remember when I put that perfect dodge video up, but I was still working on it. Like, I still hadn't gotten it.
Allow me to show you the world that was and will be again when I have been restored.
Muffin, hey, welcome. Yeah, sages are aggressive in here. Alright. That'll be fun. Okay, I'm gonna skip cutscenes here. Just needed a quick break there. More cutscenes. Okay, so I only took 1 heart of gloom damage the whole time. That's not... Oh, there's more heart containers coming? Did not know that. So after I get the last 2 shrines on the Dragon Island, I'll have them all but 3. Demon Knight's Bow. Do I want that? Probably not. I mean, 60's a good attack power. I don't remember how durable these are, but... The only thing I don't remember is, do I take gloom damage when I fire them? I don't know if I have to hit an enemy to find that. I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. Why not? Alright guys, let's get back to our quest log, see what we got going. Main quest, Crisis at Hyrule Castle still. Looks like I'm going back to Pura. My lovely Pura. She's nice. I have not seen Thundercats yet. That was on my watch list, though. I need to check that out. I didn't know if it was even out yet. Two more hearts. All right. Hey, Jackie L. Welcome. Good to see ya. You know what? Stand by. Where's a quick bad boy nest? Oh, maybe, okay, I might be thinking of it wrong. Maybe it's not Thundercats. Maybe it's... I don't know, it's some new Marvel movie. I keep talking about it. Thunder Chickens? Something. Something Thunder. Yeah, but like I said, I might be mixing that up with the names. Me and my freaking proper names. Thunderbolts! Thank you, Wanda. I was drowning there. You saved me. Pura is a task mistress. I like that. I'm gonna use that. I thought there were Bobkins. There are no Bobkins. Shows you how well I know TOTK. Like in BOTW, I'd know exactly where to go right now for a quick, like, Bobkin kill. Here I have no clue. Oh, tower. Perfect. I want to see just how bad this gloom damage is. $60 is not a bad damage shot. See, I'm real tempted to use that. If the damage is manageable. Wait, am I not taking gloom damage? Is it daytime? No, 520. Yeah, maybe. Stand by. I think official daytime in Hyrule starts at 5 a.m. Okay, yeah, Jackie L, I didn't remember it taking gloom damage either, but then I wasn't sure, and then I was like, well, if it does, I need to know how much. But I'm just going to press forward assuming it doesn't. If I find out it does, I'll dump it later on. Alright, let's get back to our main quest. Good old Task Mistress. I like it.
Yes.
This is not skippable, apparently.
Wow.
My poor B button. Yeah, Brad, I read your comment there about... I'm just kind of going back through chat right now to see what I might have missed in a haste. But reading about your Zora spear there. I like that because it's ranged. Alright. Find the 5th sage. Okay, this one I remember. This is not a quick mission. Finding the 5th sage. Hunker down, folks. It's gonna be a while. What does it want us to do right now? During the Emperor told you to investigate the ruins from the Age of Legends. Did you get all that, Joshua? What is it directing me to do right now? Oh, is that a quest giver marker? Look at me chasing quest giver markers for no reason. Okay, now I think this is where I have to go to the dragon-like area. If I remember right. So they don't really tell you what's happening here. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of right now. And again, this is 2 years ago, guys. So if I'm wrong on this, apologies in advance. But I think we're going here next. Ah, got you, Brad. So the spear, because it's the faster attack, you can just kind of keep wailing on them. That's cool. Yeah, I do not have a trident on my person. But I do kind of want to rerun this fight a lot, so I don't know if I really plan to hit appropriately for that, but hopefully, you know, I'll have a chance to go out and get some more weapons before I get into that big fist fight at the end. Hey, Keely, welcome. Poor Dee Dee, yep. I kind of did the same thing. I wanted to get up there, and then I couldn't see a thing. I was like, okay, now this isn't fun anymore. But I made it up there. Just didn't get very far once I did. Alright, what am I doing right now? Going this way. Oh, dang, Brad. 2 hitters. Okay, nice. Yeah, I noticed when I was perfect dodging, I think I was swinging twice before I backed out of my attack, so that would add up. That's pretty wild. But you wouldn't have to be in perfect dodge. You would just be able to wail, so that's really cool. Okay, maybe it's not the dragon? I remember there was like 2 little caves on the sides here. Yeah, I might be jumping in the gun. Maybe we're not here yet. You guys are saying talk to Taro? Okay, so we gotta go back to Kakariko, the Adventures of Toro. Link even looks lost. Yep, that's my surrogate. If you guys ever want to know what I look like in real life, that's pretty much it. Good one, Dee Dee. Did your character look lost too? So is this Taro? That's Taro. Alright, guys, thanks. Yeah, I totally forgot we had to come back and talk to this dude. I was definitely jumping the gun there. The Adventures of Taro. We will wrestle crocodiles, and we will drink to our victory. Good stuff. The Secret of the Ring Ruins. The Ring Ruin. I guess they're talking about this thing up here. I'm guessing. I guess I'm about to find out. Wow, I don't remember this at all. I remember going straight to that lake, the Dragon Lake. I don't know why I thought I could get up there that way. I know better. Alright. Thank goodness for quest marker on that one, because I would not have been so sure that was it. And we cannot go the way we came. I guess I'm ascending to get out. Hey, Brian Austin, welcome. Glad you could make it tonight. The Adventures of Taro. I also fly planes. Wait, what just happened? Yeah, you're not kidding, man. Taro needs to cut down on the red meats. He's like 3 times the size of Link. Alright, now I think we're going down to the giant lake thing. I was not reading any of that, by the way. This is why I'm always so lost in video games, guys. It's the B button spamming. Gets me every time. Dee Dee, it's funny you mentioned popcorn. That was literally what I had for dinner tonight. And I really made sure it tasted good, so there might have been a lot of salt and oil dumped all over it. It was so good. Okay, so... they're gathering at the Skyview Tower near the ruins. Alright. I'll go ahead and follow the quest marker on this one. Papola! Papola! Do I have ADHD by chance? Probably. Probably. And Link's got it too. It is very evident. It's part of my shiny rock syndrome. Alright, where is everybody? What am I doing here? I don't think you're the droid I'm looking for. Maybe you are? Yeah, I guess you are. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay, now we get to go to the lake. How far am I? Irish butter on popcorn, that's interesting. I use the unhealthiest oil imaginable, but wow, it tastes so yummy. So Jackie L, I think to this day, unless they tore the school down, there are still objects embedded in the ceiling tiles, because due to my boredom, I would try to see what I could get to stick into the ceiling tiles. Many pencils were lost that way. There might have been a fake Chinese throwing star that is still in a ceiling tile. I can neither confirm nor deny who threw that. There might be somebody's shoes double tied over a light bar in the cafeteria. No, I doubt that. I'm pretty sure those would have been taken down by now. But yes, I was the bored kid in class. I was sitting there taking apart my pin to see how many springs it contained instead of listening to the lesson. It's terrible. I hated school. Countess. Wait, where am I going? See, oh my god. Answering the previous question, yes. Yes, I do. Running around in circles. Going nowhere fast. You know, it's funny though, a doctor actually told me because I was complaining there was a medication they were telling me to take and I told them I couldn't, and they said you should because it'll help you sleep. And I said, actually no, that like keeps me awake. I have insomnia when I take that. That's why I can't take that. It was like an allergy medication. And she goes, oh, you must be ADHD. And I was like, why do you say that? She goes, because ADHD typically have opposite reactions to commonly used drugs for different treatment reasons. And she said very few people react that way to this medication. And they all have ADHD. I was like, oh my god. This answers so many questions in my life. Alright, where am I going? I have no idea. We're looking for Taro by the dragon. Right? Why can't they just give us a quest marker? Come on, Nintendo. Okay, I'm by the lake, so I guess I'll just go that way. See if I can find a campsite and some NPCs running around. Okay, I see a tent. That's a start. Oh, and an open door. Check that out. I got an idea for a DLC. How about workable quest markers? I would pay money for that. La 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 la. Wait, do I need a picture? No. The Adventures of Taro bring you charged shirt. Oh yeah, the charged shirt. I kind of forgot about the charged set. Stormy weather attack. Alright, do we need to talk to Taro anymore? Wait, what? Oh, he wants to see it. Okay. We can make that happen. If I can find the shirt. Wait, what? Okay, this is, I think, what I was looking for. Okay, so we're done talking to him. I do believe this is where I have to kind of go on the sides here. I just don't remember exactly where they were, so I'm just going to have to kind of trace the edges until I find them, I guess. Possibly here. Or thereabouts. No, that doesn't feel right either. I think it was further down the dragon somewhere. Further down the river. Yeah, there were like loose boulders blocking entrances or something or other. Hey, this looks familiar. That's right out of BOTW. There's a pesky Karak seed here, if I remember right. Yeah, it's definitely not up here. Not the droid I'm looking for. Aha, here we go. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna mark all these. Wait a minute. This chest is empty. The opposite of full. And if you know that reference, we can definitely be friends. Okay. Maybe we're not ready for this side yet? Maybe we gotta go to the other side. Maybe there's an order. So I gotta hot-foot it all the way across. Oh, it's raining. That's awesome. I'm about to get zaptified. Zaptified. Z-A-P-T-I-F-I-E-D. Zaptified. I'm pretty sure the Ganon bow doesn't count. Okay, there we go. Right where it should be. Okay, so I guess we gotta go in order. Noted. Wow, that wasn't actually over where I thought it was. Probably a good thing I did go the wrong way, because I never would have seen that entrance otherwise. I would have been up too high. See? I love it when a plan comes together. Or a non-plan, in this case. Wow, this makes me feel nostalgic. That was a little deflating. If I can avoid a fist fight, I will. Nope. Oh, he's about to get lit up. Pow! Loving it. I had to stand by and watch that happen. Perfect timing. Hey! What am I doing wrong here? Oh, whoops. Yeah, still no chest. Okay, I'm missing something here. Alter, okay. Aha, Zonite charge. Roger. I knew I had the spot right. Hello. It says offer it to the altar. I'm assuming that's the altar. Maybe it needs a large charge? Huh. I love it when I get stuck. So much fun. Maybe it's multiple. Oh man, that backfired. Okay, I don't know. I'm definitely at the tail. Where are the electric garb? Yeah, I got it. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Okay, I gotta come back here when I find the other piece. Dollars to donuts. So I need to kind of go back then and see where I missed an entrance. Follow the river, follow the river. Oh, a dancing idiot. My favorite. I love those things. So much effort for no reward. Okay, so I'm basically going to go back to the start and just kind of retrace this river, you know, by the numbers. There it is. Oh, man. Nobody wants to deal with that. Ouch. Hey, whoa! That was not a bomb. I wonder how much weapon damage I just did. Alright. Third location. Well, second. I kind of went out of order there. Again, one, you know, jumping the gun. Move out. Bruh. Bruh. Move! Thank you! I don't have time for this. Oops. Alright, so there's all 3 markers. And now I can go get the 4th and final piece of the puzzle done. Dancing idiot! He's dancing! He's dancing! Like an idiot. Okay, so now my charges should work once I get the proper piece of clothing on there, that is. I would have started just cracking up if nothing happened. I would have just sat here staring at that. It would have been funny in my head. Oops. Taro! The Adventures of Taro. Come on, bud. I ain't got all day. Taro is like the coolest NPC of Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, what are we doing next? You draw fork in the... Okay, so now we should have access to the Dragon Island. That was so much work. And I think to access said Dragon Island, we once again need the Skyview Tower. Go ahead and Popla. Good old Popla. And I need a break to water the horses. So I will be right back. Good stuff. Ooh, I missed a lot. I like to have a better up close and personal look at Link. That's better. Yeah, that guard music, the first time I came into contact with that in BOTW, I almost had a heart attack. Like, no kidding, my heart was pounding out of my chest. Running for dear life, I died. But, holy cow. And then the Lionel. The music's pumping, they're aggressive, they're terrifying, the roar. They don't give you a minute, like, they're just constant. Yeah, it's the stuff of nightmares. Yeah, I remember Temple of Time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the tree. Yeah, you know, there was another place they had the Gloom Hands. It was in, correct me if I'm wrong, the Light Temple from the Wind Waker. And they weren't everywhere. There was only like one room that had them, but they were like everywhere in that room. So you had to walk through the room like a maze, and if you went the wrong way, a Gloom Hand would pop out and get you. Send you like back to the beginning of the dungeon or whatever. Snap out of it, Link. You're on duty. But I don't know now if that was Wind Waker for sure. I just remember, like, mirrors. There being different, like, light puzzles with mirrors. God, it's been some years now. Fun game, though, for its time especially. Oh, you guys were trying to tell me follow the river. Thanks. Yeah, Countess Fifth Element. Alright. I love that movie. To this day I can watch it, it'll still make me laugh. They really put together a good cast for that one. Poor Keely, I'm reading your comment about the lightning. My first encounter with lightning, I was by Hyrule Castle. And you know those great big pillars that stick out, you know, over Hyrule Castle? Well, that's where I was. So I thought in my mind, you know, not knowing the game, that was my very first playthrough, and I had never encountered lightning before. As soon as I started getting close to that great big thing sticking up, I started getting the electricity thing happening. So in my mind, it was because I was getting too close to the pillar. Like, I didn't know about the metal, you know, attracting lightning because I hadn't encountered it until I got to that point. So anyway, I just kept dying. Like, I was trying to run away from the pillar as quick as I could to get as far away as I could. Die. Reload, save, die. It was just like an ongoing process. And then I don't know, I was just laying in bed, you know, irritated that I couldn't get out of that spot. I just kept dying. And I was like, wait a minute. Lightning, maybe? Metal weapons? And then I, like, got out of bed, ran out here, turned my Switch back on, or it was a Wii U at the time. Lightning. So, yeah, that's how I learned about lightning in Breath of the Wild. And now you know. Yeah, Countess, I know that feeling. When you know, and you just can't quite pull it out. Yeah, I got you, Keely. It's funny. Earthquakes, yeah. Whoo! I'm from earthquake country. That's no bueno. Keely. I liked the sword trials, but yeah, they were... That was something else. Hey Colton, welcome. Good to see you tonight. I'm just not catching them out in chat here. I didn't know how long you were there. Hope I didn't miss you. Yeah, Wind Waker, it was an awesome game for its time. I loved the openness of it. The ocean, the pretty colors. Beautiful game. I don't know, Keely. And I don't know if I caught on to him always using the wrong name. Okay, yeah, you're right. I kind of remember that scene now. He gives him that funny look and he says Dallas. Person after my own heart. I can never remember names. Yep. Definitely a fun way to play a game, having no clue. Alright, I'm going to get the heck out of the way and figure out what I'm doing next. So I'm pretty sure I can just launch, but I want to make sure there's not more to do here first.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Calip. 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 Silipe. Hey, Sunny, welcome. Glad you could make it. I'm about an hour and a half in. I'm not sure how much farther I'm going to get. I'm going to try to at least get the Sky Island part done. I say try, because I have no idea how long it's going to take. I remember I was up there a while. Just to kind of show you on the map where we're going. And I remember it being kind of cloudy over here, like the visibility wasn't great. Which I wasn't a big fan of. It was kind of tough to navigate. I don't know if there's a trick to that. Yeah, Willis. It's ironic that's the name that was used. A lot of times a blooper like that will happen and they leave it, like they let it fly. And I love it. I love hearing about it. Okay, so we might not have to go all the way down there. Nothing's jumping out at me as to like why I would want to go down there. My beeper ain't beeping. Speaking of beepers beeping, get over to my condominium here. I want to know if there are any radishes. And if I'm remembering back to, you know, a couple of years ago when I ran through this area, I don't remember there being much loot. I remember, like, really investigating every little sky chunk, you know, just to see what's here, what's there. Actually, you know what? Stand by. ZeldaDungeon.net, here I come. I do not want to miss stuff. Especially for the purposes of the playthrough. My computer seems to be not wanting to pull open the page. That is odd. Hopefully my internet's working. If that doesn't work, I'll try IGN. Alright, good old Sky Island. The dragon. Okay, good. I'm not missing anything on the tail end here. Just making sure there's no Koroks or anything. I'd hate to miss something like that. Okay, so it looks like we got a point of interest. I'll just do a real quick map look here. Point of interest here. Point of interest here. Got a key. Here maybe? I don't know, it's kind of tough to tell. I need to get my zoom fixed. Korok seed. So there is a Korok seed up here. Okay, and that'll kind of get me going, at least for now. So it'll be more likely I'll find that guy before I do a big. Whoa! Run away! Ah, nuts. Okay, got you about the 3 chests. Yeah, I remember there's a fist fight over here somewhere too. That'll be fun. Alright, so I'll kind of go here just to see what's what. And I don't think we need to build a Zonai device to get around here. I'm pretty sure we don't. Hey! Right where it should be. Long throw! Who put that there? I've had to ask that more than once today. Good to know my Switch is not misbehaving at the moment. Whoops. Oh, hello. Ouch. Good to know my followers are playing with the bad guy. I'll let them have at it. Oh no, it's raining. That's no bueno. It just kind of clicked in my mind. I guess that's why they've had all these like block puzzles all over the ground level. Kind of gives you training for managing that type of sky chunk. Where you can find those little niches and find that ascend point. There's always a reason. I don't know, I thought that was gonna work. Zanai weapon, maybe? Something with electricity? Well, that worked, but ouch! So shock fruit is not the way to go on that one. Whoa. Does that look makeable? Not really. Yeah, I do like the music here. And the sound of the thunder and rain and stuff, yeah, it's actually pretty cool. It's like something I could have on in the background while I was eating dinner, or just doing something random. Alright. Okay, there's the fist fight. But I don't remember if there's anything worth going over there for. No, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't think there is. I'm gonna bypass that. We're on a roll here, why blow it now? Oh, it's down below, okay. Whoop.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging the Karak Spear with the rechargeable ice power. I've been playing with it and I like it. I don't know. I'm digging it. Like, you guys know me and my freezing ability. That's like half my strategy. Normally I rely on ice arrows or toss an ice fruit for that, but this feels like a safer way. Ow, bro! Ooh, amber! What? Got something besides a frog? What is happening? Okay, so we need to get down below. Now, learning my lesson from my previous encounter with these switches. Old map! Alright! We're all excited about that. That's another 600 rupees. Because whatever's in there, I'm going to sell it. I guess we do need to go back out that way. I hope not. I think my internet kind of got slow there for a minute, so hopefully it was just a little bit of a delay. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. I don't think we need to deal with all that. I remember kind of putting together a contraption before to get across on that railing. But there's another way. Or maybe we do need to do that for some reason. Now I can't remember why. Oh, ouch. Where'd he come from? That was a preemptive ouch. Alright, let's do this. Love that quick shot. I had just the right amount of stamina for that. Wow. Uh-oh. Old map. Now we're having fun. Of course I already found it. I already sold it for 600 rupees. Okay, so maybe we do need to... No, maybe we don't. Heck, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I think to get into that compartment, we do need to use this. Lucky for us, they give us a pre-build. Nice. And beware, I remember wrecking this build many times and falling. Let's go ahead and drop a hard save here. Preventative measures, guys. Preventative measures. Now the next big question, will I get the direction of the fan correct? Oh, nuts. You can turn off now. So I didn't actually fall to my death that time, but, you know, I still caused the same problem with the breakage. I guess the metal one would have been better to bring over. So So I guess I use a bow and arrow to activate the fan to make sure I don't do that again. Oh wow, I don't want to use that. Yeah, it should get me in that compartment I was spying with our shrine, and it is. Nice. Absolutely activating this travel gate. And I'll probably just go ahead and complete the shrine while I'm here. But before I do, I want to consort with my map. Make sure I'm not missing anything important. Karoxy, did I get that? Oh man, I did not. Yeah, I completely bypassed all this. I just flew right over to him. So there is a Karak seed here. And it says to collect the seeds, start at this shrine. That's odd. Okay, I'll worry about that later. For right now, let's just go ahead and knock this shrine out. Come on, Link. Figure it out, dude. It's a big door. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. The metal sled is going to get me zapped. Proving ground, short circuit. I don't remember this, but I didn't need an attack power meal. Alright, buck naked. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of constructs. So yeah, it's effectively been about 2 years since I've been in here. I don't know if I can... I'll answer that question real quick. Ouch. Do it again, I dare you. Ah, bow and arrow. Nice. Don't mind if I do. Well, that fuse makes all the difference in the weapons. Even though it's just a garbage construct horn, like, it just makes all the difference. It's like half the swings needed. Okay, what do we got for shots? 4? That ain't very much. Yikes! I always like to stay on top. Height advantage, safety, etc. I'm trying to figure out which was going to be the tough one. Kind of tough to tell. I think I just answered that question. Ouch. I spy that, but I don't know. There's also one right there. I don't know if I've got the arrows to actually finish them off this way, but I'll definitely do a number on them. I feel like I'm in much better control when I'm doing my airtime. Alright. I just read your comment about shock therapy. Please don't be naked, yep. I think we all thunk it. Alright, one more shrine. Yep, controlling the battlefield makes all the difference. To the fullest extent possible. It's not always so easy, but definitely helpful. Glad to hear you started enjoying them. Good stuff. see what we got cooking here. Alright, good to go. Now I gotta figure out this pesky Korok seed. That is the Junction Shrine. So I know I got the place right. And all it really says is to collect this Korok seed, start at the Junction Shrine. Okay, that's awesome, thanks. So I'm guessing there's like something here I need to step on or something? Yeah, pass. Badly damaged. I've had that thing like 10 seconds. You can't walk on these dudes? Well, they just went my strategy. Yikes! Ugh. That was broken anyway. Now leave me alone for 10 seconds. Big battery. Big bada boom. Alright. Yeah, eat Tulin. No, he ate the princess. I want to see what the princess looks like when he spits her back out. Oh, I had way too much fun with that. Alright, so anyway, we got treasure chest. Check. Is that the only reason I came in here? No. Okay, maybe I can get my other dungeon map to pull up, because that one does a better job of showing you like where the seeds start and stuff. Well, it just doesn't want to pull up today. No, see, according to this other map, it's not even here, it's a tree. You just gotta pick the rock up in there. Okay, we're gonna go do this right. I'm gonna scoop that seed up. Now that I got that travel gate, it won't be nothing but a thing to get back over there at least. Okay, yeah, that really threw me off the IGN write-up telling me it started over at the shrine. I don't know what that was all about. But the one that saved me was Map Genie. Okay, and before I proceed, I'm going to make sure I'm not missing any goodies here. The beeper still is not beeping. So I'm still not missing that stuff. And we got 2 Zonai machines. I only got 1 of them. They're like right next to each other. Shiny. Yeah, it's definitely not in there. I got a good deal with the 2 geniuses in there, or the 3, whatever. You know, I don't have time for this. Oh, lightning! I never thought of that. Lightning triggering that. Okay. Noted. So it shows that other bulb thing being down here somewhere. Unless I'm reading this wrong, stand by. I'll check that out. Oh, big battery chest. No, okay, never mind, I got that. Yeah, I was definitely reading that wrong. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm really not missing anything then. We've got everything opened up. Oh, a Sage's Will. That's noteworthy. Yeah, let's go get that Sage's Will. Uh-oh. Can't have that. In and out, in and out. I'd better do this while I've got the cooking pot. It's rare that I use all 5 ingredients, but I want the extra minute. Ooh, Blood Moon bonus. Awesome. Alright, that's much better. Now, to get over here, I probably have to use that launcher thing. That kind of just dawned on me. And I guess I can either wait that out or I can throw a shock fruit, but we all know what happened last time I did that. Maybe I'll overshoot it and the arc will hit it. Yeah, that worked out. Alright. So that's the safe way to use the shock fruit. That's the shield again. Uh-oh. Yikes! Ah, lightning did my job for me. That'll work. Nobody wants a mighty construct bow. But now I have one. Alright, Sage's Wills are always worthwhile. As a matter of fact, I think I've been marking those with stars. Get it done. Oh, I've used that travel gate a lot. Okay, I'm all caught up now on loot. There is a Zonite bow. I'm not going to go out of my way for it, but I will mark it in case anybody is interested. I mean, a Zonite bow are good. You know, I've got one already, so I just don't need to go over there. But maybe I should anyway, just to show how I get to it. Uh-huh. Oh, it's limited? Ah, that's garbage. I don't know if it'll actually... No, it sure won't. Wow, they don't want you using that to get over there. Okay, noted. We're not going that way. See if I can do that trick with the shock fruit again. Toss it past a little ways. Yuppers. I don't think I'm gonna make that. Nope. Abort. Ah, rockets. Perfect. I was just thinking, you know, I need rockets. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oop. I'll happily sacrifice a fan in the interest of the rocket shields. I'm getting low on fans. I've been using and abusing fans. And I always think they're abundant, but you gotta keep up with that at the same time. I expected that to work. Wonder how many fans this is actually gonna take. Well, that's not great. Maybe I should have just bit the bullet and used the rocket. Really? Fine, I'll use the rocket. Durability. Good old durability. Alright, where are we going next? I need to do another map overview, finish out this dragon. We are going to have another goodie coming up. Another shield, it looks like. Got another Korok seed. Got another thingamahoozy there. Chest for Zonai stuff, random Zonai stuff. There's something here, I think that might just be a loose charge. I don't know, we're gonna go figure that out. Since I already went through the trouble to build my triple fan sled idea, that didn't work. I'm gonna try it again. I don't know why. Because it kind of looks like the same grade. Wait, that doesn't look like it would even connect. We have to build two, I guess, to get over there. Ah, look at this. Free fans. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can't get a high enough boost out of that. Just. Alright, good to know. And I probably didn't have to go through all this work. There might have been an ascent point down there somewhere. But just in case there wasn't. Which we might need to do that anyway. Wow, nothing down here? Okay, that's really disappointing. That's really hard to make out. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I want to go investigate, but I didn't want to, like... lose my footing. Okay, so it's not where I thought it was. Oh, that is a nightmare to look at from the map. But I think it's above. Oh. Bounce back over to the condominium. I want to make sure I'm not missing radishes up here. Oh, they put these things in such a way you can't get there from here. Might have to go back over there and redo my sled. Man, now I wish I didn't jump down here. Too late now. But now y'all know there is nothing down here. Alright, now that we got that little situation rectified, rectimified, making sure I'm not missing anything juicy. Wow, there's just a bunch of nothing up here. Oh, I might have a free ride this time. Courtesy of the lightning. Okay, that one is definitely down below, but before I go all the way down to the bowels of the islands here, there should be another goodie over here somewheres. What is that? Oh, yeah, okay. Launch point for down below. Whoa! He had me dead to rights. I want to see what they've got marked. Oh yeah, okay, it was just a loose charge. That was a waste of time. Again, just trying to be thorough here and making sure I'm not missing anything too good. And our correct seat is this way. Up! 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 Okay. Squeezed a last minute dive out there. Which I'm sure you could just dive off the tree. Now that I'm looking at it, that should be high enough. The music is so nice. Cozy. Alright, what do we got down here? There's a lot to do's down here. Something there. I think those are just a couple loose charges I'm not going to worry about. But yeah, I definitely want to hit that. I got a statue, so yeah, I'll cash in my last spirit orb here. Ooh, another Sage's Will. That is definitely worth going to get. And I think we have another chest over here. Oh no, it's a dispenser, okay. I'm gonna go get all that before I dive down into this hole. Still no beeping. Really disappointing. I haven't come across radishes. Uh-oh! I spoke too soon. Check us out. Just when I was giving up hope, there was a lonely, single, big hearty radish. Ah, maybe more than that. What? Okay, but first... Okay, making sure I can actually get back over this time. Nice. Wow, I'm kind of excited about the radishes. I was really losing hope there. Of course, at this point in the game, we really don't need them anymore. Nice little hiding spot for a chest. No idea what's even in there. Whoops. Okay, it's attack up. I'll take it. It might come in handy, you know, thunderstorms. Although the weather has cleared. Let's chase down that beeping. Oh, wow. I was looking right at it. Oh, did I mark the other one? Yeah, good. Okay, so now I guess my radish map is complete. I had to know. I didn't put that video out because I was unsure about this island. Okay, I'm going to do one more quick overlook. Oh wait, I am missing something still. The dispenser. But it doesn't look like it's up here. That might be down below. Blood Moon, you gotta be freaking kidding. Oh well. I'll definitely go ahead and let that cycle before I jump down in here. Yeah, it looks like just the dispenser. So away we go. Okay. We'll come back to that. We'll do our shrine first. I want to get that last spirit orb, get the last heart container. And then we're almost done. 2.5 hours. Wow. I knew this was involved. I didn't know how involved. I mean, had I known better what to do, you know, quicker, it probably would have been less than 2, but it's all good in the neighborhood. We got through it. Diamond, baby. Although I probably don't need the rupees anymore. Alright, yep, I'll have them all but 3, it looks like. There's the final light of blessing. Temple of Time. That's back on the Great Sky Island. Okay. Probably the wild seed again or something useless. I don't even remember what the prize is for that. Ah, Countess, I'm sorry I missed you there. I had the chat window closed with that map opened up. Yeah, I hope you sleep well. Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow for sure. Absolutely. Happy to do it, Countess. Good night. Put a pot on it. Put a pot on it. I'm not sure what you were referring to there, Keely. Put a pot on it? Oh, maybe the blood moon? What is this? See, why did they have to put this here? Now I'm investigating. There's probably nothing. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, I think I got them both. Yippers. Okay, let's go get our last heart container. Booyah. See, somebody thought ahead. I like this. Thinking ahead. We didn't have to warp away to go do this. Joyous moment, guys. We are done. Looks like I'm still missing some Sage's wills. Just kind of curious to see where I'm at with those. Oh, maybe I'm not. I thought it was 5 each for whatever the reason. It's only 4. Okay, sweet deal. So yeah, I actually got all the Sage's wills too. Unexpected, but got her done. Go ahead and do fish sticks while I'm at it. Might as well. I'll use fish sticks before I use the 5th sage. Alright, guys. Now it's getting real. Push! Let's see how many hearts this takes, because I honestly don't remember. Oh, it doesn't look like it's much. Wow, that ain't much at all. Alright, where's my dispenser? The map shows it's like right here. But there wasn't no dispenser up there. Was there? Okay, now I'm definitely not missing a dispenser. I don't know what that's about. Unless it's on top of that structure. But not according to the map I'm looking at. Okay, well, mystery for another day. But right now, I'm just kind of wanting to get this done. Alright guys, so yeah, we got through a lot tonight. Actually, we did pretty good. I'm happy. Oh, wait a minute. We got another deal down here. This might be where it would be located. Aha! Okay. So the map was correct after all. Now I gotta see what we got. I was just talking about being low on fans. Perfect timing. Oh, steering sticks too. Nice, nice. Okay, that's definitely a good one. So guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I think it's a good stopping point, you know. We did the hard part. I mean, getting the 5th stage ain't super easy either, but I feel like I'm not going to be crunched for time now. I'll have my, I'll have the time I need to do that. So yeah, we will definitely do this when we come back. And that'll be tomorrow morning. And if I'm not on right at 11, it'll be shortly thereafter. But I will try to do my best to be punctual for that. So guys, that's it. Dishes are done, dude. Before I actually cut stream, I want to catch up on chat. A fun glider challenge. I kind of remember that. Kind of remember the glider challenge. By your pot on the nose. Yeah, wow, Dee Dee. I can't imagine coming here without, like, being prompted to. I would have been completely just buggered for hours. Pulling my hair out, trying to figure out what I was doing with it all. So yeah, good stuff. Alright, guys. Yep, definitely need to get going here. My left leg is numb. And if you enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that is always appreciated, as always. And as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Guys, it's getting close. To the depths, and there's a lot involved with that stage. I remember there's like a puzzle for all the parts, and each part had its own little puzzle. So yeah, we're going to be spending some time down there, and then there's a fight that we have to do with the suit. Unless I already did that preemptively with Master Koga, that's possible. I might have jumped the gun on that. But anyway, I just remember we had to go somewhere with the Fifth Sage and do some kind of a fist fight. So anyway, yeah, we'll figure that out tomorrow. Yep, absolutely happy to do it, guys. And thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It was a lot of fun. It's really been a while since I've done this, but guys, I love it. Like, I like the islands. The Sky Islands, it's neat. One of you guys said earlier, the music is awesome. I think that was Sunny. But, yeah, just... I like the colors of it all. The different loot options up here. I don't know, it's a nice change of pace. And I definitely liked this final stage here with this whole Dragon Island. I thought that was really cool. But wow, coming here when the clouds were there and you couldn't see what you were doing, it was a nightmare. So anyway, guys, yep, definitely need to get going. I bid you all farewell. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Peace out, y'all.